All right, we're live. First time in a while. I'll wait for some folks. See if I can figure out. It's been a while since I've done this. Just got my new Ethernet cable ran. Been a while since I did a video. Trailer's still a mess. I'm coming home from the closing of the warehouse. All that settled down now. Stuff's falling out of the cabinets and whatnot. What's up, Sean? RC Queen's dad, what's happening? See, real men drive tractors. Trailer's a damn mess. This first time I've done anything in a while because I hadn't really had it set up. So bear with me just a minute. I gotta check something here. Gotta make sure this is monetized. Using StreamYard, so it doesn't have all the settings. Kind of weird. You have to go back in the studio and adjust these settings. Okay, I'm back. Starting having withdrawals. Me too. That's why I'm out here now. I've been pretty busy. But trailer's a mess. You can't really tell. I got stuff strewn everywhere from just throwing stuff in the trailer. The cars hadn't touched since we left. But got my new 2-wheel drive buggy on the way. It left yesterday, so hopefully I'll have it Tuesday. I'll start a build series on that. So I gotta do something. I'm gonna use my ESC from my wheeler for now, I guess. I got a red 7.5 motor. I'm probably throw in it just because that's what I got. I don't want to spend any money on it. Gotta see what tires I got. Still got some wheeler tires. I don't know if I got any. I've got all wheeler tires. I got 2 wheels. Got some rear broke codes. It looks like we're going to try to go to Columbus. They're running on slicks, so. Yeah, I hadn't even fired up VRC Pro. I planned on doing that a lot. Yeah, I hear you. I think Lisa and I have been talking. We want to buy some land and do it ourselves because I just can't. I just don't know. It always seems like I got to do everything myself, so it's going to take a while though. Ideally, we want to sell our beach house first, so we got the money to do it. And the only thing that's really holding us back right now from going after it is, Maggie's moved out and they're still young, and we don't know how that's going to go. We don't want to make sure we don't have to pay for all that. If something happens and they can't handle it, we don't want to have to we won't be able to pay for that and a big spot of land and all the money we have to put into that. So it's kind of a delay right now. What's up? What's in the box, RC? Just testing out, testing out the new trailer setup. I got the trailer here in the backyard now that we've closed the track, and I had to do some rewiring and stuff to I had to redo some wiring to where I ran my wire to power the trailer. It's just a temporary solution now because it's going to start getting cold. I like to keep the heater on like 60 degrees. So I got that. There's a big pole in the backyard that's got a dust dawn light in it. It hadn't been working because the wire was all corroded and wore out. So why not run a new wire into the house? So your trailer's packed full of Brit's old stuff. Gotta find somewhere to put it. Or did he just give it to you? But anyway, yesterday I ran my Ethernet cable out here. I actually ran it up to the corner of the house and across a couple of trees. And it's barely long enough, so that's the only way I can do it for now without buying another one. Got mold slash sitting here in the way. I don't know what I'm going to do. Might get this thing out and play with it. Have some out there and move some dirt around. Play with it some. VRC off PS4. I don't think you can do that. That'd be nice though. This new laptop I got plays at wide open graphics and everything. So I'm excited about that. I tried it out just when I got it. It's really good. Shall we grab a bunch of stuff from the track? I got some new curtains, those freezer curtains for the back. And they smell awful. I had them mounted in here, and the smell was so awful in here. The plastic smell. It still smells like it a little bit. I opened the vents, and this has been weeks now. So I took them all and hang them up under the rear deck of the house, spread them out, washed them off a couple of times, and I'm gonna try to let them air out. They say a couple of days and they air out, but if you get close to them, they still smell. So I'm afraid it's gonna smell the whole trailer up. So I think what I'm gonna do today is get out there with some Simple Green and just wipe them down, hose them off, and hang them back up and let them air out one more time. And then before I try to put them back in here. You got them in yours, don't you, Vince? Do they smell too? This is the first time I've fired up the GoPro in a while. It didn't want to turn on. It's like I had to pull the battery out, plug it up to the computer, try again. I tried 2 batteries. Maybe they're dead. I don't know. It's actually, looking at the screen, it shows the battery full. So yeah, they say if you hang them outside a couple of days, they air out and they're fine. But I've got them up under my deck, and if you walk near them, you can still smell them. I've washed them off with, like, down in our gym, we got this solution. It's water and vinegar we use to clean off the equipment. I sprayed it down with that and then hosed it off with a hose pipe, and it's better. I think I'm going to take, I don't know if I got any Simple Green. I'm going to take Simple Green to it. Probably, I'd like to do it today. I guess the time changed this morning, didn't it? Not used to that. Let's see what my nitro car looks like. It's still just as it was when I took it off the track. Probably ready for a good going through. I think the last couple of races ran a couple of races on it, hadn't went through it, so actually I might have done a rebuild right before the race. I didn't want to. No, I did this one, not the e-buggy. That's what it was, or maybe hell, I don't remember. Maybe vice versa. I've got a new. I know what I need to do. I've got a new bin to organize my screws. Got plenty of time to do that now. Went over to neighbor's house last night. Watched football. That's something I've never really done on a Saturday because I've been at the track. So that's something new we've been doing. Just having a good time, eating good food, and having fun with friends. It's kind of crazy last night when all those way those games went. So I don't know if anybody's. Let's see if I can. See if I can share this. I'm not really worried about sharing it. It's been a while since I've done this on StreamYard, so something's changed. Yeah, some of the settings on here have changed since we used it. Let's see if I can see if I can find something. See if I can find this dual drive. Bubba does, but I've never smelled his. I want to smell strong. I don't want to yet. They have a lemon scent Simple Green that I really like. Never tried that. There's the D2 Evo. That's just sharing it off Facebook. There's a lot of I don't even know how to undo that. Yeah, so let's see if I can find a bunch of pictures. There's one guy. Let's see here. This is There's a close up of the front end. It it's got all aluminum hubs and stuff. The carbon inserts. It comes with that. It comes with a gear diff. Comes with both the diffs, so you can do high bite or not. You know, it's a lot like an Associated, from what I've been told. Associated 6.2, 6.3 body fits it, not anything but a 6.4. Let's see if I got any more pictures here. Let's flip through. There's the rear end. Hub's kind of similar to the old four-wheel drive. It's got this removable piece. I guess you can space this in and out. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we already seen that one. Chassis weights. That's interesting. I guess those are made so that it sits real low. A lot of carbon and aluminum pieces. A lot of people are saying it may be too heavy. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna get to play with it here shortly. I'm gonna go buy. I gotta buy a body. I'll probably order a body and some tires today. Mine shipped out yesterday, so should be here Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah, I gotta do some rearranging in here. I got a mess. I think I'm gonna play with these screws a little bit. Bought this container here so I can put screws top and bottom. Hopefully I can organize them a little better. Right now, my screws are in this, and this, and this, and this. I mean, and then I got a bend up here with some stainless screws I bought. But this one I tried to start getting organized and putting labeling them and everything. That's what the plan is. So I want to have them organized with the sizes and whatnot in there. Three by 22, 3 by 25. I hadn't even opened this thing yet. Oh, speaking of smell, that smells like those curtains. I don't know how many different sizes I got, but yeah, I want to get those curtains set up in here. Maybe what I need to do is get them in here, open the doors, and let it air out. How many different sizes I got? This is a pain in the butt doing this. I don't really feel like it. A lot of these are just miscellaneous crap. This is a real old one I had way back when I had 10 scale, nothing but a 10 scale. When I started back racing, or I tried to start back, had a Losi Adam brake truck. This is when I had RV car. You could buy a whole screw set, and I'd bought that a couple of times. That was the easiest way to buy screws. So I kept them in this thing. That's why it's got the RB1 thing on it. I really don't feel like doing it. I got a bunch of work got to do out in the yard. Probably what I'll do today. That's on my to-do list anyway. So yeah, that that race in Columbus is coming up with a 10 scale race with $1,000 payout 2-wheel drive. I really want to go to that. I think it's right around Thanksgiving. It's the only problem. I don't know exactly what's going on with family and whatnot, but I'm going to get that car built. As soon as I get it, I'm going to be all over it to get it built and do a build series on here. So y'all say hello when you come in. Not really doing a whole lot. I need to get to work on this trailer. It's a freaking mess. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get those. Let's see what kind of simple green I got. I got it. That's all I got. I guess I could cut it with some water. Well, at least I got my Ethernet cable out here. I got all my compressor and generators still here tied down in the way. I got a couple of banners from the track. I got the J Concepts one. Lisa grabbed that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna get these out of the way anyway. This one I don't know what it is. Oh, an old HB Racing. I don't want to hang it up in here. There's really no way to do that without messing stuff up. I might hang up in the garage or something. I need to take my table down there, wipe off those curtains. You said you want one what? I don't know what I was talking about when you said that. Screw organizer thing? Or the buggy. Hello from Bermuda. What's going on? Love your videos on the D819 RS. Been extremely helpful. Thanks a lot. I put a lot of time in it. I haven't been able to do much lately because the track closed, and life's been totally crazy since then. But I'm gonna try to get back into it. The new thing is going to be the D2 Evo 2-wheel drive buggy. That's what I'm going to be concentrating on next because they're sending me a buggy to test. So they sent it out yesterday. I got to get busy building. I'm going to have a whole build series. I don't know if you saw the e-buggy build series I did. I'm going to do something similar to that. So I'll have that on a playlist, and then I'll be doing some testing with it once I get it put together. I need to see what electronics I got. I'll probably need a smaller servo. All I got is let's see here. If I can dig some of this out of here. Oh Lord, I just about fell. Tripped over my compressor. I believe I'm gonna have to move that. So still got this is my Wheeler stuff. There's Wheeler coming too. So there's that. I've got my McLaren ESC Max Pro. Still works great. That's a 5.5. I'm pretty sure that's going to be too much. I guess I need to power this up. I guess the fan's still good. So I'll probably use that for now. And I've got this motor. This is a 7.5 motor. That might be a little too much for some stuff, but if it's off-road, I do have a Trinity 10.5 that I used to run a long time ago. It's off-road. I mean, outdoor off-road, loose or something. I might use that. So hopefully I'll get some videos going here pretty soon. I've got to do, now that I'm going to have some time on my hands. Well, actually, I'm not now that this stuff's coming out. I've got some trailer repairs I'm going to do. I've got a leak on the roof. It comes in, so this silver thing is a light fixture. There's a light out there. Somehow it's leaking up there in the top corner, and it comes down on this light fixture and drops. That's why the bucket's sitting right there. And then this trailer, before I bought it, sat for several years when Matt Gordon had it, and had some sort of leak back there. I think it may have been jacked up and run down. So I'm gonna fix all the roof. I'm gonna reseal all that, but the floor's messed up back there. So I got one corner. I've got to replace a good piece of wood, and when I do that, I'll have to pull the floor up. It's messed up back there. I'll have to redo all the flooring probably, and then I'll be good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy getting this buggy built. The one guy, I forget his name, I'd have to look at it again. Got his yesterday. It all of them showed up in New Jersey at Absolute Hobbies yesterday, midday, I guess. And he lives in Jersey. This guy does, and so he had his built. I keep saying yesterday. I'm talking about Friday. He had his Friday. Mine shipped out Friday, like everybody else's. But I guess he went and picked it up and had it built. He stayed up late Friday night and built it. His first one to build one. So, good for him. So I'm going to take a little more time. I want to make some good videos on the build. I haven't built a 2-wheel drive in a long time. I've been waiting on this thing forever. Years, actually. Last time I had a 2-wheel drive, I had a low seed 22 2.0, whatever, the one that you could change from rear motor to front to mid motor. And man, that thing was fun. So I'll have to learn that all over again. It's been a while. I've been getting some tips here and there from people. So there's a carpet track in Mobile. We might go to that some. That's where actually a couple of guys are going there today. I wish I had mine. And then Columbus, Georgia is the one I really want to go to. That's really high bike clay track indoor. So I'm gonna get some slicks for that and get some outdoor tires for whatever outdoor track I might hit, and get this thing going. I guess I can get some old wore out tires and run down the street, get it set up for now. It's almost 7:30 already. We were up kind of late last night trying to watch the games. I'm an Auburn fan, so I wasn't really watching the game real hard. Neighbors got this killer setup out there. Right across the street. He's got this huge back porch, and everybody comes over there. And he had they're all Alabama fans. Yeah, I hear you. That D2 is going to be badass. Everybody's complaining about the price, which I get that. You can buy it from them for $650, I think, but it's got all these extra hop ups, all the aluminum bits and carbon pieces and extra diff. So you don't have to buy any extra parts. That's their selling point for it. I don't know. I don't think that's a good selling point. It is what it is. That's what they're trying something new. Kudos to them for trying something, but I like it because it's going to have all the parts in it, and um, I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. It's supposed to be really good. I hear it's a lot like an Associated. Some parts drop in. I know the body fits the 6.2, 6.3 body. Any of the B6, but non B6.4. So apparently that one's a little different. So there's two different. Like J Concepts has two different bodies. I got to choose which one. There's one that's like a high speed one that's got this wing down the middle. Now let's see if I can find that. I just looked it up. So J Concepts. So let's go on here and share this. Nope, that's not what I want to do. J Concepts. Hey, look at that Traxxas sledge body. Well, it just went away. Check out that Traxxas sledge body. That's pretty neat. I need to get some sort of bashing car. Okay, let's go look at the bodies. 10th scale buggy. What? So there's the B6.4. That's the one that does not fit. Let's see. I'm going to look back and see what y'all can see on here. Okay, it's working. So, that's not there. Okay, this is probably the one I'm going to get. Why can't I don't know why it won't let me more details. Let's try that. Okay, here we go. This is the high speed one, which will be good for like Columbus. Got a kind of cab forward, but what is this crap? I kind of dig it. That's good from the side there. And then there's let's see if I can find the Erden. The other one is right here. This is more of a laid down body. See, the back end's real low to the ground. Kind of dig that too. I probably should buy one of each. Ken Allen, you need to come to Cochran, Georgia. New track, dirt, oval under the roof. Races coming weekend, about to break ground on off-road. Sweet. Cochran, Georgia. Where is Cochran, Georgia? Let me just look that up on my phone real quick. It's probably somewhere near Atlanta. Seems like everything is somewhere near Atlanta. Cochran, Georgia. I haven't heard anything about that. Ooh, wow, that's way down there. South of Atlanta. I see that. South of Macon. Okay. So, dirt oval under the roof. Hey, I love some oval. What cars do you run on dirt oval? Is it like you have like a sprint car based off of 2-wheel drive and that kind of thing? Late models. I love oval. The only thing better than oval is dirt oval. We always wanted to do an oval at the warehouse. Britt, the owner, always wanted to do that, and we never did. We probably should have done that. There, when we got through getting the dirt out, there was a bunch of dirt and dust all over the track. I wanted to get a car out and just blast it around there, but I was in the middle of a depression leaving there, so. Cochran, Georgia. Is there a Facebook page about it or anything? Justin Jerry. Sold my Losi 3.0 Nitro a year ago. I'm thinking about getting back in the hobby, but getting the e-buggy this time. Nitro fuel is expensive. Yeah, and it's gotten more expensive now. I usually buy it in like a case at a time at a big race. I don't have to worry about it for a while, so it's not that big a deal. But e-buggies have their costs too. You know, the electronics and motors don't last forever. They're pretty rough on parts. So it's kind of a trade-off. The batteries are very expensive, and seems to me they last a year or two if you use them a lot. I'm in the middle of my e-buggy. Speaking of e-buggy, here's mine. I got it's HB E819 RS. I got a playlist on my channel with a build. When I built that one, I built a new one, and I race it. I race it a pretty good bit, you know, because there's always e-buggy to run. But Nitro is really my favorite, so it's pretty good. It's a good buggy, though. There's no doubt about it. Usually, if I travel to races, I don't race it because I'm usually too busy to run more than one class, and I'd prefer to run Nitro. So if we go to a race, it's like only going to be e-buggy. I'm not too happy with it. Thank you. It's a 819 RS. The body is actually Associated J Concepts body. Fits okay. I like that. The bodies that have that shape back there, to me, only on the HB carb I noticed that it feels calmer. The car is a little more stable. Obviously, when you're at speed and whatnot, low speed doesn't really matter that much. This is the body. This is the normal body run on, which is they call this what do they call this? Finisher or whatever. But that cab, I don't know if you can tell, the cab forward like that is a little more aggressive. It turns more and a little harder to drive. So if you run that swoop back like that for whatever reason, it just seems to be calmer. Any car I've ever owned before HB, I never really noticed a big difference. Well, I used to run Losi, then I run RB for a while, and it didn't seem to affect them as much. But changes to an HB for whatever reason are more noticeable. That's the sign of a good car. This is my Nitro buggy here. This is the HB D819 RS. Needs some good going through. We just ran a 30-minute race with it. Our last race at the warehouse. I tried running e-buggy too, and I had, we were closing the track. That was our last race, and I got, after that 30-minute race, I just was done. I didn't want to run anymore, so I couldn't get my stuff together. And I got the car pretty good they had a double A main, and the last one, and the last one, I had it pretty good, and I used some I used some really soft compound reflexes that had been in the trailer for a while, and the tire came off, and I just gave up. I said, that's enough. So I was pulling it off the track, and somebody else threw another tire on there. But the car was plenty fast. The fast laps were as good as anybody's. I just didn't have my heart in it after all that was going on. So emotional, and I was worn out from that 30-minute main and nitro buggy. So got my chocolate coffee fired up. It's good stuff. That's a Dunkin' Donuts coffee with hot chocolate thrown in it. do that every now and then. Starts getting me in a Christmassy mood. I got to repair this thing. This is one of my glow plug igniters. The end came off of it. Two of them. I got to do that. Fix two of them. So I got to solder that back on. I've also got. I know there's something else I need to fix. I plugged in I had my whatever you want to call it, charging thing. Plugged it in and something else at the same time and burnt this wire up. I gotta fix that somehow. I don't know what else I want to put on here. I'll do that later. No, I don't have a place to race right now. We're still haven't come up with anything yet. I need to fire this thing up. Boy, you can hear the crows going crazy out there. We need to get some heat shrink. Oh, bitch, you could be waking up any minute. Let's see here. I don't know if you hear those crows. They're going crazy out there. I hate those things. Oh boy. I need to get a smaller tip for my gun, for my soldering irons. This got one. I don't know what I've done with it. Watch little. I need to give me a better soldering iron too. This is ridiculous. This iron is so strong. If you're doing something small like this, you got to do it before it gets all the way hot. There it is. There's the pit chick waking up, so that's probably gonna be my call to get up. So let's hope I got the right size peach drink on here. Pay attention to that. Ow. Perfect. So let's see if this works. Yep. What will be the next big race you attend? Also, have you ever raced at Wicked Weekend? I haven't been to Wicked Weekend. I've always wanted to go to Wicked Weekend. Seems like every year something comes up, usually work related or something. I can't go. But now things have changed. Hopefully we can get that in this year. I know we're planning on going to SIC, which is January, I think. We're not going to AMS. Just didn't want to spend that much money on the entry. I'm kind of wishing I would have now. But I still got a lot of things going on here, so we probably maybe next year. So we're going to start doing, I think next year we're going to try to go to a lot of the Sean Harding races, travel around with those. Those are always fun. A little more laid back than the big events. Try to do some more tent scale now that I got the new tent scale cars coming. I don't know. Not really sure yet. It's it's getting to be wintertime now, so things are changing, obviously. So hopefully something will happen and we'll come up with a location for our track again. So let's see. Some weird animal noise. That sounds like a cat or something. So looks like the pit chick is up. So she's like, now that we're home, she likes me to be up when she gets up. These two, for years, I've been at the track every Saturday morning. Sunday mornings is, we got time to relax together for a little bit. So I'm going to shut this thing down and go chill out with her for a minute, have some coffee, and then I'll get started working out in the yard. I'm probably going to clean those freezer curtains to put in here. That's probably my first thing to do. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll be doing more of these now that I got set up in here. Stay tuned next week because I'm going to have that new D2 Evo, and I'm going to be doing a build series on that. I'll probably post like one section at a time. Probably might take me a couple of days to build it because I can sit in one sitting and build the whole thing, but it's hard to make a video that way. It's going to be a little different because I'm not used to it. It's all new to me, so it's going to be kind of a learning experience and sharing how to build it at the same time. So Maggie said not to leave yet. Okay, there's Taylor. What's Maggie up to? That's Taylor. That's Maggie, my daughter's boyfriend. So there's Maggie right there. She likes to call me girl for some reason. So it's time for me to go, Maggie. On the toilet. Why would you share that with everybody on YouTube? Oh, boy. He's your husband, actually. Okay. All right. Sorry, Maggie, but I'm say hey to Ellie. Hey, Kelly. She's got a dog named Kelly. She likes to call it Ellie for some reason. So I'm going to go in there and say hello to your mama, Maggie. So the pit chick is up. Oh, my goodness. She said that's not her name. That is her name. I'm going to mess her up. She can't tell the difference between Kelly and Ellie. She comes to both. It's all right. She's awake. Yep, she just woke up. So I'm fixing to go in there and drink coffee with her, like old folks do. And I'm not fibbing. She just responded to my text from earlier. I got my Ethernet cable ran from the house out here now, so that's why I'm out in the trailer, way in the backyard. Got internet in here, and I'm going to get me a router put in here. I think we're going to buy a better router. Ellie thinks she needs to visit today. No, I mean, you're fibbing about how she comes to both names. Oh, no, she comes to me when I call her Kelly. Okay. I'm going to shut this down, go back. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's the new buggy body. I like the other one better. I can find it. That one. See you, dude. All right, we're shutting her down this time for real. 53 minutes. I should have made it an hour, but I gotta go. All right, see y'all later.